I'm Laura, and I'm with another canvas that I did for the Creative Frequency Coaching Program with Whitney Freya. I did the program for 8 months, and we produced several canvases, and this is the I Am the Unstoppable Dream Mandala canvas. So this canvas is a little bit different than the other canvases that we worked on for the program. It was an 8-month program, and we worked with several layers for this one. There were 6 layers that we did for this. This process that we used for this canvas is more structured than the other canvases that we worked on. We began with, you can see this, it is Metatron's cube, it's sacred geometry, and we started with these different circles, and love is at the top. That's compassion, courage, alignment, gratitude, and presence. So that is the framework that's underneath this painting. And what we did with this is we drew these using something to trace around. And then I actually let this set overnight after I did the first layer. The first layer was drawing the circles that I just showed you. And we set an intention with this layer. So with each of those 6 spheres, we did intentions around each of those words, like the love and alignment and courage and compassion, gratitude and presence. And then I had this flat. I was working on it flat, and then I chose to let it sit overnight because I put, besides the words on here, I put symbols of what that represented for me. So I had things from my family, things that I had gotten from my family. I had a little tree that I put down for, by the alignment one. I had crystals and stones that represented things for me on the other spheres too. And the center sphere would be me or whoever is working on this, right? This mandala, this Metatron's cube. So the I am, the person, is at the center. So whatever I felt represented me, I put at the center. So then I let it sit. It's more of a ritual, letting it sit overnight, because we work in this process, this painting process, with the energy of the painting and the idea that everything is energy, which science has shown and proven. So we work with that, the energy. So leaving it overnight, it absorbed the energy of the intentions and the objects that I put on it. And so that's how I started this. And so then each month we put another layer. So there was a lot of different energies with it. One layer, I worked with the sacred geometry, the Metatron's cube, and working with the circles and coloring and painting within those until it was built out to this last layer. And this layer, again, was a complete surprise, right? Every layer is a process and a discovery. And this layer, for me, seems to be like a stained glass window, and the energy of a stained glass window and blooming my intuition, because we still use our intuition with this and what we're going to color and put in here. Every mandala is different for each person. And so as I worked, I used my intuition to tell me what to do next. To the colors, the outlining, the images here, the circles, whatever I added, I kept tapping into my intuition. So once I had these colors, I tapped into my intuition again to see what to do for the background. And this black background came up for me. And as I look at it, since I've painted it, what came up for me is that this background is the dark void of pure potential, of infinite possibilities, where that infinite possibility comes into being here in this painting. So that's kind of what I was thinking or intuiting when I painted that. One of the things too in the training is the contrast, right? So it has that meaning of the infinite possibilities, and it also contrasts with all the color. So that is another thing that we work with: contrast, the dark and the light, the color, and the deep darkness of the back, so that each is reflected and makes the other one stand out and complement each other. So those are some thoughts with this canvas that I did. It was actually one of the 3 big canvases that we worked on for the training. And I just wanted to share that. This is the type of thing I'm going to be talking about on my channel. So to give you an idea, and see if you're interested in coming along for the journey and the adventure, and if something resonates with you in this type of painting, I'll be sharing more about that. So thank you for following along in this video, and see you soon. Happy painting.